Welcome back, fellow cardboarders. We've got a lot of packages here and some letters, and this is post-birthday cardboard tutor and another installment of Quest for Cube for You. Welcome to all the new subscribers. On this segment we're looking at vintage cardboard, and 2025 is the year of Arabian Nights for me, so let's see what we get in these letters. I actually don't know what's in which. Oh, we have thank you cardboard tutor, happy cube building on this great channel. Yeah, do subscribe to this channel if you enjoy deck building and Commander, but also vintage and or Dan. We've got something for everyone here. Thank you to the person who sent me all these cards and yeah, helps me out with reaching my goal of a full Antiquities set cube. How do we open this? Like so? Yeah, okay, so there is some strategy to this. Very nice. Yeah, these letters have been accumulating on my desk, as oh so often, so I don't exactly remember which letter contains which card. Fun proxy, but it's just a piece of paper. Oh, I remember. This is the order of many little Arabian Nights cards. I think it's mostly the Ogre. We're gonna skip through the conditions. I'm gonna look at them a little closer and inspect them later after the video. Most exciting card here is the Scimitar, which looks nice enough for my set cube to be included. Very nice. I need like 12 or 15 of this Ogre here, so I was lucky enough to get a whole bunch, and I'm now finished and have completed the collection of Ogres with this order here, because we got a whole bunch here. Oh, another Wolfie, I remember that one as well. Yeah, this one looks very nice and playable. So the worst of condition I will put aside and just put into my collection, but the nicest ones will go into my set cube. So thank you to the person who sent me all these and for the nice message. Very appreciated. Now let's head into the next letter. We recently did a live stream where we tried out what a Arabian Nights draft could look like. I did that with people in chat and we built a nice Arabian Nights deck together. I showed you how far I got with the set cube throughout like a year or so, how many cards I was able to accumulate. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing that and just generally like old cardboard cards, I think that's why you're here. Maybe you want to check that out. What did I get here? Oh, the fishy. Island Fish Jasconius, I think it's pronounced. This one is in pretty nice condition. Let's get some better lighting in here maybe. Yeah, that is much better. Yeah, so this one is really nice. Got some little mark scoop there on the sides, but I think I can clean that off with some cloth or so. Got some bonus cards here. Ooh, pretty old Disenchants and Italian Alliances cards. Very nice. Thank you to the person who sent me the fish. I'll have to be careful with the sellotape here. Let's put these to the side so that no cards get stuck onto them, and hit into the next one. Okay, we've got some top loaders. Ooh, a signed oubliette. Oubliette is a common in Arabian Nights, which is why it's pauper legal even. And I need like 12 or 15 of them, so yeah, it's gonna be quite a ride to get all of these. So this one looks really nice in condition. I wasn't lucky enough to get a fourth copy of Oubliette, but at least I got 3 from this person. They had multiple ones, but they were actually quite coveted, and I was able to get at least 3. So these are the 3 nicest ones they had. I think they had like 7 in total, but these are the ones I was able to snag off, which were nice enough in condition. This is a lighter printing, and this one as well. And you see this one does not only cost 2 black mana, but it also has a darker printing of the colorless mana symbol. Next up, okay, so we have a little letter here. Thank you for your purchase. I have included some cards I find neat. Someday I hope to visit the land of beer and sausage. Draven. This was sent to me by the YouTuber Duray98. Do subscribe to the channel to support them. They are a gaming channel, I'd say, from what I can gather, but they also play Magic the Gathering, and they sent some bonus cards. Oh, those are solid bonus cards. Give of Runes, very playable. Growth Spiral, Mordenkainen. Oh wow, thank you so much for these bonus cards. These are really nice and playable. Still near mint in condition. Thank you for the bonus cards. This is what we're actually here for, the vintage cards, the Eureka, which is trapped in here. Let's see how we can get this out without damaging it, but I think it's protected in 3 top loaders, like 1 in the front and 1 in the back, and it's inside one of the top loaders, the 3rd one in the middle. Yeah, so all safe. And this is the 2nd Eureka I've ever bought. The first one I bought like a year or 2 ago, but I was refunded the money I sent them because they had like an accident or so. I was quite like a heavy accident, like the sister rode me, and they refunded me the money, so I'm glad to finally actually own a Eureka, which is such a silly artwork and such a unique card and such a nice group hug card. It was in their group hug deck, but they needed some money, and I'm happy to provide that to get a step further in the completion of my Legends set cube. And this one is a really nice copy, like lightly played condition, really nice face, very clean. Thank you, and I will honor it forever. Just a little tiny scratch down there, but that is fine for me. Yes, thank you so much. I don't know how it will perform in a draft environment though. Like if you draft Legends, that will be quite a silly card, I think. And I don't know how it will perform, if people will even draft it, but I needed it for my set completion and for the set cube, and maybe people come up with some fun ideas of like letting people discard cards and then they can play the rest for free. Maybe they draw a whole bunch of cards. I think if you mix sets, if you do like a chaos draft of also like mixing in like Unlimited or so, then it's gonna be interesting, like sneaking in some big demons and stuff, like with Mind Twist, letting your opponents discard their hand and then you play your stuff. Then it gets interesting and brutal, I think. Skull of Orm, this one was just generally nice to have and cheap, and it was a good price, and I wanted to have another one. Have one in my Red Dandan deck, and 2 actually I think I needed, and that's another bonus one. Urborg, I still need like, I think 2 in total. Like this is number 1. It has like a hairline scratch there, 2 or 3 there, but I think in sleeves you might not notice it. I'll check. Otherwise, really nice condition. The Ifrit, another card from Arabian Nights. Let's see the back. Oh, it is quite used, but it might be on the verge of still playable, since the face in general looks used in total, but still good enough. I'll test it out, how it looks in the matte translucent sleeves, which I like to use just for nostalgia. Some Miri, which was a nice deal, and my wife likes cats, and Miri is just a fun commander to play. And a Dust to Dust, which is just such an undervalued card in Commander. Just a 2-for-1, and more people should play it in my opinion. Thank you to the person who sent me this card. And now we have 3 more bigger collections, or more expensive collections. And yeah, this is my post-birthday present, actually, like presents. I was collecting all these letters to have like a nicer, bigger video of cards that I am treating myself to. And You can already see a sinkhole. I own like 6 or 7 sinkholes now from Unlimited. It's funny because sinkhole is such a playable card and it destroys the land for just 2 black mana, and most of them are in such bad conditions with like water damage or just like scuff marks on the back. And yeah, I needed still some more for my set cube to actually have some playable copies, and this one I think was nice enough. Almost near mint, just like minor scratches on the front, really nice condition. Yeah, this one I can include. Thank you for that. We have flying men here, really nice. Didn't have like many, I think 1 or 2 I own. Some whitening on the border here, but still good enough. Now I think I own 3. We have a Dan coming up, really playable by the way. 1 mana for a 1/1 back in the day. Brutal. Flying, especially. Dan action. I own many Dan, like I think more than 30 now, maybe up to 40. It is such a funny format to play Dan, the classical blue one, but I still also needed like 15 or so in my Arabian Nights set cube, and the rest I just pick up wherever I can. This one is really clean, just like minor usage on it, like minor nicks and dings, but other than that, really nice copy. Fish liver oil, yes, playable. And a second one here. Yo, yes, these are all playable. Erg Raiders, I think it's okay, pretty much near mint, just like minor whitening on the edges. It is playable in draft, but it's not really good. I think the Ogress is a little better. It has like kind of an upkeep cost and attacking cost, otherwise it hits you. But this one I find better since it deals 3 damage for just 2, and this one deals 2 damage to you if it didn't attack. So you always have to run into your opponent if you don't want to get damaged. Back card, I don't remember ordering this. Maybe this was a bonus card. If it was, thank you for that. If it wasn't, thank you for sending me this order. And then let's get the trusty knife in here and really cut carefully into this. It's really dull. Okay, there we are. What do we have here? Ooh, Ali from Cairo. I thought it was a different card or order, but it was Ali from Cairo. Yes, I remember. And I think that is actually the last copy that I needed. I already have 1 copy. This one is very clean. A really clean card. And yeah, I just needed a second one, so that's that one. Really nice. Thank you. Thank you for the person who sent me this one. Then we have 2 packages. We'll start out with the Games Island one, which I'm gonna pop open. Let's see what I ordered here. Games Island is not a sponsor in any way, but I'm very happy with their condition grading. I often buy played or even poor copies, and I'm mostly surprised by their strictness of their grading. Most of the time it's actually better than what they state, and if it isn't, like, the price was really good, so to pass on. So well, let's see what we have here. I think the top loader should contain some more special, more expensive card. So let's look at the smaller ones first and see what we got. Avoid Fate is a card I ordered for my green Dan deck, which I came up with earlier in the most recent video. Before that one, I needed 2 Temple of Melody. This artwork I liked the best, and I think now we're into the vintage cards. A Desert, really nice condition, just some deeper scratch here. Other than that, great condition. Fish liver oil, another one, and great condition, still used, but great condition. Some card in the sleeve. Ooh, a Ruck Egg. Yes, the banned card in the early days. I have a shorts video where I explain why. Moorish Cavalry. The reason is really funny. You should check out that video if you don't know why it was banned. Army of Allah. That one is quite used, but still good. And I bet this was like a card that was in poor condition. Yeah, these are really nice condition. This one I think as well, like it is even like flared up a little, but still usable. Like the face is still playable for me in translucent sleeves. And then another light copy of the Wolfie and some bonus card. And then, then we have the Singing Tree. And again, I think this one was in poor condition. So let's see about its actual condition. Singing Tree is a rare, or well, there were no rares in Arabian Nights, so it wasn't uncommon. So let's see. So the front looks quite used. Like you can see some whitening here and there on the edges, around the edges, and some whitening on the back. But I think it's just used enough that I can still put it into my Arabian Nights set cube, that it doesn't like stand out too much to look marked in any way. Like it might look marked, but like I think it's just on the verge to be still playable. I'm happy to have found this deal to get this card, because even if I don't play it, I still can use it in a commander deck with normal sleeves, and it's such a unique card to tap it to reduce an attacking creature's power to 0. Last package for today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Do help this channel out to reach the 1000 subscriber mark if you enjoy vintage Magic the Gathering cards. And it's less than 200 subscribers that we need, like 180 something, maybe, currently. So yeah, we're almost there. And I'll have to start thinking of like a 1000 subscriber mark party, don't I? Like what will we do there? Like Q&A or like a long live stream? I'll think of something. Maybe you have some ideas? Let me know in the comments what you would like to see. Maybe we do a giveaway again with Paramount. Well, we'll see. We'll see what I can come up with and what you come up with, what you would like to see on this channel. Because this will be reached. If we continue like that, this will be reached in a couple of months latest, or you help me out. So let's see. And if you help me out even faster. So, Live from the Loam for Green Dandan. We put this to the side. Urza's Mine. I think I still needed this version once. For my Antiquities set cube, I also have that on the channel, and this one looks playable enough. A Strip Mine. Most of them are uncommons in the set, except for one version, which is the No Horizon version. This one is the little tower version. And all the others I only need one of. The No Horizon version I need 3 of. Sandstorm, very playable in the set cube with the in regards to the condition. And this one is quite scuffed, scratched here, but still useful. Metamorphoses, very useful card in Commander. Don't underestimate it with cheated in creatures, like Galta for example. And then we have the Bird Maiden here, the light version. And yeah, that is also useful. Usable, not useful. Useful also for 3 mana, 1/2 flying. Like you paid 2 mana more, like compare that. 2 mana more for a flying man, just to have a red flying creature with some more, but yeah, that doesn't add up, does it? This order came in a little later because they sold a card that I bought. They sold it already. And there was like some mix-up maybe or something, but they offered me a different card in similar condition, and I'm glad to be able to get this one. So this is Old Man of the Sea, which is another rare or uncommon, and I need like 2 or 3 of. It's quite unique actually. You take control of a creature depending on its power, and you can choose to untap it to release the creature again. Very, very flavorful and also such a funny card. And yeah, I think it's a good draft card, by the way, so look out for the Old Man of the Sea. And the last card for today before I let you go is a Elephant Graveyard, marked as poor. So it has some bend up here, but it's minor. It's a minor bend, no real like heavy damage on it. Like, I mean, a bend is heavy damage, but no heavy damage that it would be passing through a sleeve or something. One last check before we call it quits here, which is, I noticed that after I ended the video, which is checking for inking. And you can see some, let's focus this, some black marks around the edges here. Can we focus this? Yeah, here you are. Here you are. You get the black marker here, so we can pick out this card. So this one is used quite a bit, or inked quite a bit, which is a desert. And I think there was a second card here, which I noticed after finishing the video. What was that? This one. Yeah. Can you see that? Blackened border here on this one, which is the strip line, which is a more expensive card. And I am going to ask the sellers if I can get some kind of refund if we are able to find a deal, because I think this one was sold to me as lightly played, the strip mine, and it is clearly inked. And the desert, I think, was in a bundle from eBay, so I'll see. Does that focus? I'll see if I can get some, at least a couple of bucks out of it, because I'm not the biggest fan of adding inked cards to my collection or my set cube in that regards. Here, both of these are quite inked on the bottom here as well. So yeah, always check for inking if you're buying old school cards, just because this was a thing done back in the day quite a lot. Oh yeah, you can, oh sorry for bumping, you can see some marks here as well. So yeah, this was a thing done back in the day, and today not so much, also here, but always check for the older cards. Because people wanted them to look nicer than they did, and yeah, they are actually like damaged now, like someone painted over them. So yeah, our video comes to a close here. Do let me know which card was your favorite one of today's video. Support the channel by clicking those two buttons. Be nice to the people around you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.